We are doing initial audit engagement. Tell me, when is it called initial audit engagement? When? Regarding the client, previously somebody else did the audit and first time you are getting appointed as an auditor. Or till now, nobody has done the audit and you are getting appointed as an auditor. That is when we call it as initial audit engagement, which covers opening balances. Okay, that is the definition. Second, sir, what are the audit procedures that we do in that? Or let's do it in our flow. Second, we did our objectives. So this is basically our objectives. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me do the important questions here that is more important to focus. We'll do audit procedures in relation to initial audit engagements. Okay. What do we do? First, look at the screen. Whether closing balance of last year in this case or this case, where previous auditor was there, here no audit was done previously. In both the cases, last year's closing balance is correctly brought forward as the opening balance. So carry forward, properly carry forward it. First is that. Second, whether the accounting policies are consistent with the prior period. That is what we are checking. Second point. Third point, what is better? Previously, somebody has done the audit, or previously, no audit was done. Previously, somebody did the audit because then we can rely on the audited financial statement, previous audit reports, and any other documents. And fourth, but not the least, sir, if audit was not done, we'll have to do specific audit procedures in that circumstance. Are you there with me, yes or no? Next area, sir, if closing balance is closing balance become the opening balance, and opening balance, if I find any material misstatement is identified, in that case, in our mind, line goes up to bring. If the line goes up, we have to do more hard work to bring the line down. We have to do additional audit procedures, and I'll note all the misstatements, give it to management for correction. When I give the management to correct the misstatement, that is called SA 450, evaluation of misstatements, which we have already seen while learning in chapter number 7, SA 450. Are you there with me, yes or no? So, next, one of the best questions to ask. This was audit procedures. This is if opening balance contain any material misstatement. This is the next question. One of the best questions I feel, again, because the thinking question, nature and extent of audit procedure depends on which factors. On which factors? First, sir, when will you check more areas in opening balances? When you will check less areas in relation to opening balances? That is the question. I look at the nature and the detailing in relation to TAD, transaction, account balance, and disclosures. Second, I look at the accounting policies were followed or not. If they were followed, I'll be under less stress. If not followed, I'll be under more stress in relation to opening balances. I will see in the previous auditor whether he gave a modified opinion or not. If he gave modified opinion, I'll be more worried. If he did not give a modified opinion, I'll be less worried. And last is opening balance significance. What is the value of opening balance in that entire ledger? If it's a huge value, then I'll be worried more about the opening balance. If it is a small value in that entire ledger, other transactions are in crores and this opening balance is in thousands, then I'll not worry about it. But if it is vice versa, other transactions in the ledger are in thousands and the opening balance is in crores, then suddenly you will give more value to the opening balance significance. We have done a code called NAMO in this. Are you there with me, yes or no? SA 510 was this. Major areas of SA 510. Okay, important areas.